How do I use raw_input in Python 3? In Python 2. In Python 3, I get an error. Name error, name raw_input is not defined.
Starting with Python 3, raw_input was renamed to input. From What's New in Python 3.0, built-in section second item.
This works in Python 3.x and 2.x.
As others have indicated, the raw_input function has been renamed to input in Python 3.0, and you really would be better served by a more up-to-date book, but I want to point out that there are better ways to see the output of your script. From your description, I think you're using Windows, you've saved a .py file and then you're double-clicking on it to run it. The terminal window that pops up closes as soon as your program ends, so you can't see what the result of your program was. To solve this, your book recommends adding a raw_input input statement to wait until the user presses enter. However, as you've seen, if something goes wrong, such as an error in your program, that statement won't be executed and the window will close without you being able to see what went wrong. You might find it easier to use a command prompt or idle. Use a command prompt. When you're looking at the folder window that contains your Python program, hold down Shift and right-click anywhere in the white background area of the window. The menu that pops up should contain an Entry Open Command window here. I think this works on Windows Vista and Windows 7. This will open a command prompt window that looks something like this. To run your program, type the following, substituting your script name. And press enter. If you get an error that Python is not a recognized command, see this URL. When your program finishes running, whether it completes successfully or not, the window will remain open and the command prompt will appear again for you to type another command. If you want to run your program again, you can press the up arrow to recall the previous command you entered and press enter to run it again, rather than having to type out the file name every time. Use idle. Idle is a simple program editor that comes installed with Python. Among other features, it can run your programs in a window. Right-click on your .py file and choose Edit in idle. When your program appears in the editor, press F5 or choose Run Module from the Run menu. Your program will run in a window that stays open after your program ends, and in which you can enter Python commands to run immediately.
Timmerman's solution works great when running the code, but if you don't want to get undefined name errors when using pyflakes or a similar linter, you could use the following instead.
If you wanted to